The first thing that we want to do is we want to take a look at the first word, which should be, in this case, these ones, type, username, sorry, user ID, title, and body. We want to first check if that particular word placed there is a keyword or not. In this case, we have type. So we have type, which will be a keyword for us in our system, in our code gen, house, user ID, and the rest is not. So once we detect that it's a keyword, it should follow a particular format that it should do. Okay, so let's say we want to provide a set of keywords. So we have the keywords. Bring in the type. So keywords. Okay, so there's a set of keywords. So if the first word is a keyword, we want to handle it differently. We want to handle it uniquely. So if well, we want to get probably rewrite this into a TypeScript format. Um, so let's say, for example, if you are using another keyword of model, in here you probably want to change this to model. Then you translate that particular line to TypeScript that TypeScript do understand. Call this particular function that we are going to create. So you're going to say so format and add keyword interface to template. So what you want to pass in here is we want to pass in the first word, the first word, which will be the type and the rest of the words. Or basically, we just want to pass in the text itself. So we have these text. So that means we have the type, post, and the little this curly brackets over there. So we pass in the text, and what template are we using? We are using this particular template over there. So we want to pass in the template too as well. In our text or in this particular keyword, since we've determined that this is a type, uh, let's console log what we have here. So okay, so we have our type post and we have this curly brackets or opening curly brackets here. So we verify that we actually do get the proper words that we are looking for. So what do we want to actually achieve? So once we have this, we need to uh, translate this type into or create an interface or something like that. So first we need to determine how our types or what the keyword would translate into. If it's a type, what should it translate? Should it be an interface in TypeScript or it should be a type in TypeScript? What if you're using model? How should it be translated? And all that. So let's get our first word. So what is our keyword? So if keyword, we probably want to maybe make it an interface or you can use a type. So if it's a type, we want to change types to interfaces. Okay, good. The next thing that we want to do is to get the name of the template of the type of the model or whatever it is. So in this case, we have type and this to be post address. Sorry, so it's a post. So we want to get the so we have these two in there. So we have interface, then the name. Then we will want to bring in opening curly brackets over here. So in this case, so if rest, uh, so let's say rest ends with curly opening curly brackets. We have our template over here. So if we, let's say, check the console, what do we have here? So we have interface post curly bracket or something. And you can change this to anything that you want. So let's say you want to use type. Once we have that, so if we do check it, we have type post equals something. Yeah, as if it ends with this. Okay. Once this is done, I think we should just return the TypeScript template. We don't want to modify the template itself. So what we are doing is whatever this starting point is for this thing, what it returns, we're just going to add it to the template. So it's going to be something like this. So in this case, we're using type, so it will be type post equals, and it's just going to end it like that. So to translate this first line into this structure. Then we are going to take a look at translating the rest of these lines in the TypeScript format. Okay. Before that, I want to quickly add this word right here, the closing curly bracket, because it ends everything. So we end that off. We can even console log. Yeah. So we have type post and blah blah blah. We can even add a closing semicolon over there. That's good. So let's give it a comment. And if you add more keywords in with this specific structure, you can just define all of them over here and handle the body of the posts or of the type in itself. So we have the beginning of the type, we have the ending of the type. The next thing that we want to take a look at, we want to look at the body of type. Specifically these ones.